Well, Gary, I imagine a frustrating and a disappointing night, really.
Yes, John, it's been a frustrating, disappointing last 24 hours, really. All the way round, really, going into the game with the disappointing news of Joe McNerney being given a three-match suspension for an offence what took place on the match on Saturday against Barnet. So to lose Joe short notice in respect of he wasn't penalised on the field of play, and it's basically been a report which has been put into the FA by the assessor, and Joe's been punished for 3 games, so that was a bad start straight away. And going into a match against Grimsby where they're sitting second in the league and us third, it was always going to be tough, but very disappointing early on to lose your goalkeeper so early in the match. Jake Cole with a groin, he's come back in the team after a period of time of not playing, been doing very well and substituted within 5 or 6 minutes of the game. You get on with that, and all of a sudden you lose Scott Rendell, your top goal scorer, within 25 minutes after being 1-0 down to a ball that I thought would come into the penalty area very easily, and Craig Disley rose above Theo Lewis with ease and scored. And going into half time at 1-0, there was still a lot to play for, but second half I felt that a little bit shaky start the second half, but all of a sudden we seemed like we were getting on top and in control of the game at 1-0 there, and all of a sudden we've again been our own downfall, really, in respect of giving a cheap goal away when we had every opportunity and ample time to clear the situation. Not been done, and so we give ourselves a lot to do, and getting back into the game, really, with Dean Morgan up front, forced Scott Rendell, took his goal very, very well, came on and done very well actually. And at 2-1 now, there was no doubt about it, we were certainly in the game, and for periods after that we were certainly on top and creating opportunities where Josh Payne had a long range shot, hit the foot of the post and come out. And at that time, the way it was going, if that one would have went in, I think that we possibly could have went on and won the game. And then Joey Jones had, Theo Lewis had an opportunity which just whizzed past the post. And I'll say at 2-1 you're still chasing a little bit, John, and you have to leave certain amounts of defensive space which is available for the opposing team. But again, really, the goals we've conceded on the night, John, are very disappointing, as I say, because it wasn't the strongest Grimsby team I've seen from the past. There's no doubt about that. They were very shaky and not the Grimsby team that I expected to see, but that's take nothing away from them. They punished us on our mistakes, but to go, as I say, you always going to have your ups and downs over the season. You lose the game, but to lose 3 players in a matter of such a short space of time, with Joe McNerney, who's been playing very well, Jake Cole, and now Scott Rendell, top scorer, it certainly left us very thin.
And Gary, you must almost feel as though you've run over a black cat. I mean, have you ever known a season like it where you've lost sort of keeper after keeper?
No, I've never experienced that. I think it's happened so many times this year. So as I say, it's a very, very disappointing night. It was always going to be a tough place to come, Grimsby, on a Tuesday evening. Always going to be tough, but as I say, last 24 hours have been tough. But we've got to brush ourselves down. We must feel sorry for ourselves and get ourselves right for Braintree on Saturday.
And Gary, when you look for positives tonight, I mean, your team never gave up, did they? Despite the, if you like, conceding goals at bad times, they kept going forward, and as you say, they were unlucky really not to get an equaliser.
Well, I look at it very mixed really. You expect your team to keep going in a way that trying to get back in the game, but the frustrating part about it was that we were playing well. Played very well in the second half, getting back in the game and then giving cheap goals away, but there were some very good individual performances tonight. I thought that Michael Sester and Josh Payne were outstanding. I think when Dean Morgan come on, I thought he done very, very well for the period he was on. He's been out for a month with an injury, and we just can't, get that little bit of clearness now, really, even though we work with a very small squad of 18 players. We came here tonight with a max of 16, with No, Mark Rickett's still long-term injury, and the disappointing news regarding Joe McNerney. And then suddenly we have a situation tonight where we've lost other players. So at the moment, over the next 24, 48 hours, there's going to be a lot of phone calls made to find out, where we are. We still have 1 or 2 other players who have picked knocks up. So we've got to have a rally round and a roll call in respect of what we've got for a tough home game against Braintree on Saturday.
And Gary, let's not forget, you still sit 5th in the league, and a home game against Braintree, so there's still lots and lots to play for.
Oh, lots to play for, John. Don't get me wrong. We've done brilliant where we are, and we've got 2 home games now, 2 tough home games. I don't want people to think it's Braintree and then they're not the likes of the teams we have been playing recently. We've come out of a very, very tough, sticky spell at the moment with Grimsby, Halifax, Wrexham and Barnet, and still be up there in the top 5, even though it's very close from probably 2nd down to 11th or 12th. We look at the next 2 games, and certainly Braintree on Saturday will be tough. As I say, we've got to turn around and hopefully start another run and get another result.
Lovely, thank you very much, Gary.
Sure.